By the end of this video, you'll know if Satisfactory is still worth playing in 2024. Let's get into it. The game starts with you descending onto a planet. There are multiple locations to choose from, but the starter zone is the best for beginners. You immediately begin dismantling your landing craft to construct your first habitation area. From there, you'll go from manually collecting ore and scavenging for fauna to building entire factories. Tasks that seem complex at first, like crafting screws, yes, screws can be a headache at the start, will eventually become so automated that they just happen without a second thought. The magic of it is that you made it happen. You figured it out, learned how the systems work, and applied that knowledge to create something complex and efficient. The beauty of Satisfactory lies in how varied it can become. You can play solo or in co-op mode, which opens up even more possibilities. While they're busy optimizing production lines, you can venture out into the wild, armed with a sword-like weapon to fend off hostile creatures, searching for power slugs to advance research. It sounds chaotic, but that's how you contribute to the overall base. And it's fun. Power slugs are important for upgrading your machines, but really, anything you decide to do in Satisfactory feels meaningful. Whether it's discovering caves packed with resources, building a secondary or third base to link to the original one, or just testing out new gear, it all matters if you want it to. And if you just want to build something ridiculous, like a Futurama-style transport tube that launches you across the map for fun, you can totally do that too. This is the ultimate sandbox, and your actions are only as important as you make them. Satisfactory is also flexible when it comes to building. Unlike voxel-based games like Foundry, which stick rigidly to grids, Satisfactory allows you to build more freely. Sure, it'll warn you if you're about to cause some clipping issues, but it won't stop you or slow you down. If your conveyor belts clip through a building or another belt, no problem. The game lets you decide how strict you want to be with your designs. Of course, there is an end game, with the pinnacle being the construction of the space elevator. This requires a massive amount of resources and serves as the gateway to progressing through the game's tiers. The recent 1.0 update introduces Tier 9, which includes portals for instant map travel and new items like Conveyor Mark 6, the fastest belt in the game. And for long-time players, items that previously had little meaning, like alien artifacts and rare materials, now have a purpose, but discovering that is half the fun. The brilliance of Satisfactory is that you can approach it however you want. Want to spend your day hunting down hostile creatures like hogs and spitters? Go for it. There are even new weapons like the rebar gun, though some might prefer the satisfying melee option of the Xenobasher. Fancy building a train track to explore the world? Or maybe constructing a massive truck to cruise around in? The game supports whatever your imagination can come up with. You could even set up a huge explosion just because it looks cool, or spend hours fine-tuning your factory's power settings. For the more creative types, Satisfactory offers a playground to turn factories into works of art, much like in Minecraft. There's even a special arachnophobia mode that transforms the game's creepy spider-like enemies into harmless, cartoony cats, perfect for those who want to avoid the nightmare fuel. While Satisfactory may not be for everyone, it is designed with anyone in mind. Whether you're a casual player who enjoys the game's sense of humor, or someone who gets a kick out of solving complex logistical puzzles, Satisfactory will keep you entertained. The early game may feel a bit slow, but once you get into the groove of things, you'll find yourself getting lost in the possibilities. Whether it's your first time playing, or you're a returning player from the early access days, there's never been a better time to jump back in. So, is Satisfactory worth playing in 2024? Whether you like building, exploring, or just working on complex projects, this game has something for you. The new 1.0 version adds a lot of polish, and the community is still active, with tons of content to explore. If you're the type of person who loves the satisfaction of watching your hard work pay off, then you'll love this game. That's it for our Satisfactory review. If you're ready to build, explore, and automate, this game might just be for you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.